Disney reminds us what's important to Disney. CEO Bob Iger saw his fiscal 2025 compensation climb to $48.8 million, a 12% increase from his $41.1 million from the year before, according to company's annual proxy statement filed with the SEC. $48 million bonus
He
for this
doesn't need
guy.
it. He doesn't need
It
it.
it's nuts. It's nuts. The proxy filing lays out Iger's pay in detail. His package includes a $1 million base salary. 1 million.
Bullshit.
21 million in stocks awards and 14 million in options awards and 7.25 million in non-equity incentive plans compensation, essentially a cash bonus. Oh my god.
If he
48
wasn't
million dollars.
if he wasn't a dirtbag, he would put that back into the company and give everybody in the company a raise. But he's not going to do that.
Right? Or like, hey, let me be a producer. Let me take that money and let's go green light some
Yeah,
projects, you know?
yeah, yeah. Maybe you uphold the legacy of Walt Disney and start putting out original content, jackass.
You are unhappy.
I'm always unhappy when I hear fucking
Hey, he put out
millionaires.
he put out Elio. Don't yell at him. He made Elio happen.
No, no, no. He put out Elio and then did not do any promotion for it.
Buried it. He buried
Yeah,
it.
he buried it. He's the reason Palpatine ended up in Star Wars. Ended up in the
Somehow,
sequel trilogy.
somehow Palpatine has returned.
Yeah, it's again, he does not make the greatest decisions when it comes to creativity. He may make good decisions when it comes to money making, right? But okay, you're making more money for Disney Corporation. How does that help everybody else? It doesn't, because then you still go and be cheap when it comes to doing films, or when it comes to like Disney Plus. They're going to be doing. They already announced they're going to be doing less big tentpole shows because they don't want to spend the money on it,
Right.
or they're
And
going to be
like,
cutting budgets on stuff. They already said they're cutting the budget on Ahsoka
yeah, and his whole thing is like get content back into movie theaters because that's
because he
where we're
thinks
gonna
that's
win.
where he thinks that's where they're going to make money. And the thing is that's not necessarily true. You know what's going to make you guys more money as far as like people going to theaters is, again, coming up with more good original content and not just recycling the same things over and over again. Again, no hate at all on Lilo and Stitch, on Moana, on the things that they're putting out there. Again, they're working on
Just think he had
Tangled.
Zootopia 2 that did 1.7 billion. He did Avatar Fire and Ash.
Mhm.
I think it's over. I don't know if it's close to a billion
Made a
worldwide.
shit ton of money, but didn't make as much as they wanted it to because it didn't outdo the first two movies. But I mean,
Inside
still, it
Out
still
2.
made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch did huge earlier this year.
And again, nothing against that because it was a good recreation. But the thing is that when your focus is, this should have been trend up, by the way. When your focus is profitability and not creativity, and when you are reportedly, when you hear about like what a lot of the people who work for Disney complain about, and you're not taking care of the people who make you that money.
Good
I
point.
I I don't want to hear that you got a 12% increase and became more of a millionaire.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit that you're a millionaire, dude, and I don't give a shit that you are making more and more and more money.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
And
take that
and
money, take that extra 12%, because $41.1 million, you can live off of that, dude, and you're not going to ever have a problem with anything. You're never going to be poor. You're never going to be broke.
yeah,
Take that extra money and reinvest it in the company, reinvest it in the people who are making the thing for you, because you would not have any money were it not for them. I'm going to shut up now.
instead of instead of spending $1 billion investing in open AI and letting it take over some of your content and some of your characters, in the parks and potentially in projects.
Instead of buying another fucking house that you don't need.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
No.
can you have enough houses?
No, yes, you can.
Okay,
Because
you
what
can.
are you what are you going to do with that? Or you're buying another house specifically so that the government can't steal it from you. Okay, I get you on that. That's greed. That's all that
It is
is
greed.
greed.
So
And
on a brighter note, the company expects to name Iger's successor early in 2026. So he's almost done. They're like, here's your payout, and we're moving on. So we'll see what happens with Disney.
yep, we'll see who they appoint and see if they're a greedy fuck too.
Yeah, I mean, they brought him back. They brought him back,
To make money. That's the
and
whole
he
thing is they
and he
brought him
was
back for
and he
money.
was the savior. He
And
was looked at as the savior.
what kills me with all of this is, again, and this is the way I look at everything, and again, I'm already going too crazy on this. The thing that kills me is none of you are wanting for anything. Where everybody else, the people who work for you, people who work in Disney parks, can barely pay their rent.
Exactly.
And with those kind of things, when you're being making more and more and more money every year, right? What you're upset about when you say, "Oh, we're not profitable." No, it's not that you're not profitable, it's that you didn't make more than you did last year.
Yeah.
And that is not the same as not being profitable. That just means you didn't make as much as you did last year. Oh, and that's a milestone? No. What it should be is, okay, here's our operating cost. Anything above that should be a reinvestment into the company. And that's how you fix the economy.
I like
But
that. That's
none
not
of these
bad.
people care. None of these people care.
Yeah. My
All they care
my
about is I want
idea
another boat and I want more houses.
my idea for this is also like take all that money and reinvest it by buying everybody a churro that goes to Disneyland. All right?
I would be okay with that. Churros are like fucking $10 now, man.
$48.8 million of churros.
And,
Thank
and,
you, Bob Iger.